Brian Beadle, and I run the Grin comic shop at the Royal Star Arcade in Maidstone. We've been here for a year and a day today. I picked up my very first comic in 1974, and that was Grin Green Arrow, and that was what made me fall in love with comics. Tabletop games is something that I've done since I was maybe 13, 14, so about 30 years. Role-playing games and board games, and it's always been a pastime. I think it's the social aspect of the gaming rather than I'm not the most social individual and doing something like that. It means it's a lot easier to get out there and be with people and be social. I had a period where, I guess when 18, 19, when I kind of drifted away from comics. And then picked them up again in my mid-20s, and then again stopped for a while, and then my wife basically picked up a comic for me that was Green Arrow long back. After getting the long back, so I stopped buying them. I need to pick up the odd graphic novel here and there, but it wasn't really buying that much. I started coming in and had a regular weekly subscription. I spent about 70 to 100 pounds a week on comics, and I can't exactly say what the guy that had the shop said to me, because obviously this is going out with the students at school. Basically I walked in and he was having a really bad day and he said, "You don't want to buy a comic shop, do you?" And I was kind of like, I was running pubs at the time, so I went, "Yeah, actually, that sounds cool." So we sat down, crunched some numbers, and then 3 months later I bought the shop. Okay, the name of the shop is, there's a card game, a collectible card game called Magic the Gathering, which is played. It's the very first collectible card game, and pretty big worldwide. And they have events called pre-releases, which is basically a week before the new cards come out. They have a tournament where you get to play with the new cards. And I was at an event, and there's a card called Grin Demon, which is basically this demon with this massive set of teeth and what have you. And because when I smile with my teeth quite a lot. And somebody went, "Oh, this card's looks like you." So it kind of became a thing. When I was selling magic cards, I did it under online as the Grin Demon. So when we had the shop, it seemed like a natural progression to take it from the Grin Demon from there to. But the logo is different. You obviously haven't used the logo from the card. Because trouble for doing that. When I was at the original shop, which was over the road on the high street, there was a coffee shop behind us, and I knew a few guys that were artists, and basically said, "Do you want to come together and just have a day drawing?" A bit like we've got the 3 lads outside the front of the shop today, but there was a dozen people, and we got 110 people through the door or something like that, and it was like, okay, this is kind of cool. We called that Demon just because we weren't expecting it to become a brand, but then each one has got bigger and bigger from there. So at the point where now, obviously, we're getting 500, 600 people through the door. People are coming to us wanting tables. So it was really by accident more than anything else. It was just a case of a few people I knew trying to come and draw for a day, and then after that, they were like, "Well, we'll do this again in 6 months," and just snowballed. It's a pain. The organisation, when I start, literally 3 weeks after I finish one, I start organising the next to try and get names to come along. I mean, the people that have the tables, the regulars now, I know they're going to come, and it's almost like a little family of guys that come to each event. And, each time we try and look and find someone that will, a household name, and try and get that sorted is a pain. And then about a month before the event itself, it really kicks in, and I'm spending every day promoting, sorting out rental of tables, sorting out all some printing. Not last year as much, but yeah, basically there's a lot of work involved. But the first 3 months is more just a case of a few messages on Twitter here and there, and just sounding people out. So there's not a massive amount of work until the last month, and then it's just like, yeah. So, well, I work 7 days a week. I get occasional Tuesdays off, and I have Dan that covers spots me for 3 hours here and there. And then I go to clubs in the evenings. We have Magic Gathering tournaments, we have X-Wing tournaments, we have all sorts of bits and pieces. So a lot of my time, then you've got the ordering and sort of keeping on top of all the bits and pieces within the shop and the admin side. So I probably put in 60, 65, 70 hours a week. But how much time that's actually working, how much time is just shooting the breeze with customers, it's not like work. I mean, I've done, I ran pubs for years, and that was work. This is doing something and talking about things I love. So it's not like a job. There are aspects of it that are, but as a whole, fun thing to do. If anyone wants to make lots and lots and lots of money, don't get a comic shop. I mean, I had a really good standard of living when I was running pubs, made a lot of money. I don't doing this, but I make enough. But at the end of the day, I don't have the stress that I had. I get up, I look forward to coming to work. I like 98% of my customers. You know, they're people, like-minded people. You know, I don't ever have any grief. It's just a good feeling to come to a job that it's not just the fact that it's things I like, it's the fact that, you know, the people, I like the people. That in itself is good, because you can't really imagine running pubs compared to running this. That isn't the case when you're running a pub. You know, you might like a few, but you don't like the large percentage. This is great. You know, so many people that have become, you know, mates from this, and even people that I've not socialised with, are people I look forward to them coming in and having a chat about what's going on, whether it's films or TV series or the comics they're reading, or the board gamers, you know, talking about new games that I might not have played. So I'm always talking about things I love to people who share that passion. So it's awesome.